For this story time, this title is called Surprising Ways to Overcome Anxiety and Take Control of Your Life. Story time, and always remember, names have been changed for privacy reasons. Once upon a time, in a small town in the middle of nowhere, there was a man named John who suffered from anxiety. John was a shy and reserved person, but his anxiety made it almost impossible for him to interact with people. One day, John decided to seek help and went to see a therapist. The therapist suggested that he try exposure therapy, which involves gradually exposing yourself to situations that make you anxious. John was willing to try anything to overcome his anxiety, so he agreed to give it a shot. The first step of exposure therapy was for John to talk to a stranger on the street for 5 minutes. John was nervous, but he decided to take a deep breath and give it a try. He approached the first person he saw and started a conversation. Things were going well until the person asked John what he did for a living. John froze, not knowing how to answer the question. After a long, awkward silence, John blurted out, "I'm a professional mime." The person looked at John with a puzzled expression and quickly walked away. John was mortified. He realized that he needed to work on his social skills before he could tackle exposure therapy. So, he decided to take a stand-up comedy class to help him become more comfortable in social situations. The class was full of quirky and hilarious characters, and John quickly found himself making new friends. He even started to develop his own comedy routine, which he performed at an open mic night. To his surprise, John's routine was a hit. The audience loved his quirky sense of humor and his awkward delivery. John felt like he had found his calling in life. Over time, John's anxiety began to diminish. He learned to embrace his quirks and use them to his advantage. He even started a mental health awareness campaign that used humor to destigmatize mental health issues. John's journey had been a difficult one, but he had come out the other side stronger and more resilient than ever before. He had learned that it's okay to be different, and that sometimes the best way to cope with life's challenges is to find the humor in them. And so John lived happily ever after, knowing that he had not only overcome his anxiety, but had also made the world a little bit brighter with his unique perspective on life.
10 tips to get over anxiety. Okay, so the first tip to help with anxiety is to practice relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing, meditation, and visualization can help you relax and reduce stress and anxiety. And I like to practice that a lot, deep breathing and meditation. When I find myself thinking certain thoughts or overthinking certain things, I do like to do deep breathing, breathing in and out, and meditation and visualizing myself in a better place. The next tip to help with anxiety, this is tip number 2. And I'm looking on my phone. So if you see me looking over, just know I'm reading from my phone. So the next one is exercising regularly. Exercising releases endorphins that can boost your mood and reduce stress and anxiety. A lot of times, if I'm having a stressful day at work, my children, family, friends are kind of adding to that stress. I do like to walk. That is my favorite thing. I like to walk. When I do go to the gym, I like to use the elliptical machine because you're using like using all of your body functions and motions and muscles. So yeah, I do like to do that, and that is also another good tip is exercising regularly. Another tip number 3 is to get enough sleep. So, lack of sleep can make anxiety worse. So, it is important to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. I know that's super hard to do, especially with people like me who have children, who work, has a business, has a social life. Everybody is grasping for your attention, but I say you have to turn off. I think a good practice to actually turn off and go to sleep at night is to not dibble and dabble on your phone. If you know it's your time to go to bed, read a book or maybe turn off your brain, journal, do something before you actually go to sleep besides looking at your phone or watching TV to help relax your mind and to shut your mind off. Because I'm guilty of it, I would get on my phone, watch a video, and go down a rabbit hole. On YouTube, go down a rabbit hole. Find a good movie, go down a rabbit hole. So I like to just turn off my brain so I can go to sleep. So journaling or reading is also a good way to do that. So you can get that 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Tip number 4 is eating a healthy diet. So, eating a healthy diet, eating a balanced diet that is rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help regulate your mood and reduce anxiety. As being a busy person, a person that stays busy, sometimes it's not always helpful for me to like eat healthy. I do eat a lot of fruits. I was thinking if I had some, I didn't have any right now. I ate my fruit this morning. So I do like to eat fruit in the morning. I make smoothies. So this morning I made me a grapefruit smoothie. Probably can't see it, but it's grapefruit. I added some apple cider vinegar and some distilled water in here. So a lot of times in the morning, I will make my grapefruit. I like to juice. So I have my cranberry, carrots, and cucumbers in here. So I would drink this. This is just pure juicing. It's not like made out of the store. It's just actually getting the actual beets and the carrots and the cucumbers, slicing them, cleaning them, and putting them in a juicer. And then I juice this once a day. So, but I do eat out like very often, not very often, but I do eat out. Because sometimes it's just easier. If I'm out running errands and I'm hungry, I will stop and get me some fries or something. But when I do strictly do my fruits and vegetables and my cooked foods, I do feel better. My skin looks better. My body feels lighter. So eating a healthy diet can also help with anxiety. I'm a living witness to that. Step 5 is limit caffeine and alcohol. So both caffeine and alcohol can increase anxiety symptoms. So it is best to consume them in moderation. And I'm happy it says that in moderation because I drink coffee like maybe once or twice a month because I find out coffee is like a detox. It detox me, especially if I've been eating like a lot of bad foods. I would drink some coffee and it would flush me right on out. Alcohol, I'm a social drinker, so if I'm out and about, I might have a drink or two. So in moderation is the key. It's not don't become a alcoholic or a caffeine holic. You know, anything is good in moderation. That's just the key to life is moderation. The number 6 is to practice mindfulness. So, paying attention to the present moment can help you reduce anxiety by keeping your thoughts from drifting to the future or the past. Excuse me. And that is very helpful as well. Because a lot of times, because I interact with people on a daily basis, I'm thinking like, oh my God, did I say that wrong? Or what should I be doing next? But keeping your focus to present is all the better. You can't change the past and you can't see the future. So only thing to do is to live your life in the moment. Live your life purposely in the moment so your future can be the future that you want. So you don't have to regret different things you said or did. Live your life in a moment. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Leave that in the past and focus on present and allow your present to motivate a bright and wonderful future. Challenge negative thoughts. So identify and challenge negative thoughts that may be fueling your anxiety. Try to reframe them in a more positive light. So that is perfect because when I was talking to my therapist today, I was telling her that I didn't do anything this weekend. I was like, I didn't do anything. And I was just thinking because I didn't go to my storage unit, I didn't pack orders, I didn't go sell things at the flea market, which I normally like to go to. I basically just did things around the house. I did videos, I did different things around the house, and I felt like that was me not doing anything. But then when she had to reframe that, she was like, no, you actually did a lot. You did the things that you were supposed to do. So she was right in that aspect. Try to challenge your negative thoughts. Instead of looking at something negatively, look at the positive outcome that came out of what you did, and focus more on the positive things, and always reward yourself, even for the little things. If you trying to go on a diet and you eat 5 bad things, but you normally eat 10 bad things, reward yourself for that and be proud of that, and keep moving forward toward the goal that you are looking to seek. Okay, so number 8 for tips on how to deal with and getting over anxiety. Number 8 is practice self care. Take time for yourself to do things you enjoy, such as reading, taking a bath, or listening to music. My number 1 with that will be listening to music. I love, 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 love listening to music, all kinds of music, relaxation music, ratchet music. Okay, and number 9 is to seek support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional about your anxiety. They can offer support and guidance. That is like my number 1 go to. Talk to somebody that is 1, reliable, 2, trustworthy, and 3, non-biased. Family members are hard because they're going to be biased against you. Most of the time, they want to see you win. Not all family members, but most family members want to see you win. So they will tell you you're right when you're wrong. And a lot of times that's not healthy. You need somebody that's going to tell you you're wrong when you're wrong, somebody to correct you when you're wrong. Because if everybody is always telling you that you're right, you will never get better. You will never grow. You need someone to be firm and also loving at the same time. And so a lot of times a mental health provider can help you with that. They can be supportive. They can be professional, non-biased, and help you get through what you need to get through. So seek support. Support is A1 in my book. That should have been number 1. But I guess, we're going through the list. It doesn't have to be in this order. You do as you see fit to help you get through what you need to get through. And last but not least, it's the end of the day, y'all. I'm getting tired. Be patient. Overcoming anxiety takes time and effort. So be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. And I think I spoke about that before, about not being so hard on yourself and getting rid of the negative talk. Celebrate yourself. Every accomplishment is a win. If you don't exercise and you exercise, you take 2 steps. Celebrate that. That's a win. Congratulate yourself. You got this. You got this. Keep it moving. Every accomplishment is a win. So let's just make that a practice of celebrating yourself. Make that a habit. For every small victory, celebrate yourself. The small ones, the big ones. And my therapist told me, she said, when you do something, reward yourself. Like my thing is going to my storage unit. When I go to my storage unit, I will save $10. And then at the end of the month, I will buy something for myself with that money that I save. So I'm about to go to my storage unit now. I'm about to put another $10 in my savings account. So at the end of the month, I'm gonna do something nice for myself. I don't know what yet, because I have something planned coming, something big planned. Yeah, I'll see that later. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for myself. I don't know if I'm gonna do something pertaining to what I have planned, or if I'm gonna do something outside of what I already have planned, what I have coming up in the next. This is May, so June, end of June, early July. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know yet. But yeah, that is my 10 tips, tricks to help get over anxiety. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to bring out videos at least once a week. Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try my best to be more consistent with my videos. Because I didn't even realize this was Mental Health Awareness Month, but I'm right on point. I'm getting back, bringing this mental health, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. So yeah, just stay with me. Like I said, I'm bringing you on this journey with me. We can't go nowhere but up from here. A lot of good things I have in store for myself, and as I have it for myself, I bring it to the channel. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Period.
She said it.